Alright, so here we go. Gotta press play here. And my name's Jeremy, and I'm gonna be doing a quick little replay that I found from one of the packs that Team Liquid put out. And it is a good matchup that you are probably going to enjoy because we have in this corner OGS Hero, now known as LiquidHero, the Korean Protoss member of Team Liquid, recently added. And in this corner we've got Artist from FOU, and he is playing Terran. Now it is on a decent map, Shukuris, and they are in cross positions, so it will be interesting to see what they do. A lot of times, PvT is an interesting matchup, depending on the different ways Terran can go and how Protoss responds. A lot of times you see Protoss being very defensive, but we'll see right now that the openers are going to be very similar. Due to the fact that there's cross positions and this isn't a very large map, you might not see as greedy of play. However, the expansions are easily defendable by a choke here, so you may see something like a Nexus first build, but I highly doubt it. It really depends on their playstyle. I haven't watched this replay, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but spoilers, you could probably see the timer already. It's probably the first place you looked. You'll see that it will be a pretty long-winded game. So he's immediately going for a barracks, nothing too fancy here. Now, I am going to be interested to see what they do from this point. Seeing as how he's kind of building up his probe production and chrono boosting the Nexus, we can expect some kind of Nexus first build. Meanwhile, the barracks and refinery are already being made by Terran. It'll be interesting to see what he does. He's kind of built that supply depot right there to prevent any quick little run-in from Protoss units. And there you go. You're going to see this pop down right now. And there it is, the Nexus first build. Very applicable against Terran to get that quick economy boost. So long as you know that some kind of rush isn't incoming. However, he hasn't been able to scout his opponent, which is going to send him over and do right now. We'll see this SCV do the exact same thing. Going to check this bottom position first. They're going to check these close positions to make sure nothing's coming their way. Meanwhile, a quick orbital command is coming for Artist. You're going to see the gateway come down at about 17, 16 supply, and another assimilator, so he is going to go right into the standard build after that, after getting this Nexus to warp in to get that fast economy. Calling in that Mule, typical strategies here. Going for a quick little build here. Going for 2 barracks right off the bat, get 1 Marine out to just kind of patrol and see what comes in. Will this probe get through, or will he die? He will die. He does manage to see something. I don't know exactly what he saw. He saw the 2 barracks, so that's about it. Now, he is going to see this fast expand, so you may see something quickly coming with these Marines aside to push and be a little bit aggressive with these 2 barracks. He is getting the refinery out, so you are going to see some quick aggression from the Marines. And yes, he's going to queue them up right away. Going to build another supply depot. Is he going to go for another refinery and go into some kind of Marauder play? I don't know. He might go for the tech lab, and he sure enough does. Going to get those Marauders out there, get those upgrades as soon as possible. Now this SCV is going to poke around, see this pylon, see the cybernetics core go down, and the Zealot's going to deal with him right away. And not really going to pay attention too much, not too big a deal. Going to chrono boost the warp gate. He has the 2 gates on the way. These 3 Marines are going to sit and kind of contest a little bit. I wish he'd go a bit more here and mess around with that. But the SCV rush is incoming. Yes, so you are going to see that quick. Now, he's got 2 racks, so he's going for a 2 racks rush. Seeing this fast expansion, he believes he can hold it with a Stalker and a Zealot, which is true. He is going to have the Marines and SCVs to do so, or you might see something along the lines of a bunker rush. He is getting concussive shells, and Marauders going to be coming out eventually. Now that Stalker's going to see this, and he's going to panic a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see what he does. Warp gate is nowhere near being finished, but he's got 2 Stalkers out. Oh, now there goes the bunker, so you are going to see that bunker rush. He did snipe that SCV, but 2 more are going to come along and try and finish it. Gonna try and repair that SCV. Is he gonna poke away at it? Yes, his micro is doing enough. Now, he isn't really sending any workers. He sent the workers back into this base. There goes the bunker. It's been destroyed. Now the rush is incoming. He's got 3 Stalkers out there. Is he going to be able to hold down the Marines with that high ground? Meanwhile, what's going on in the Terran base? He is going to decide. He did get that upgrade. He is going to try and get Marauders. Meanwhile, SCV is going to try and build another bunker, but kind of abandoning it when he realizes that he can do a bit more damage with this base. Is he going to get more units? That warp gate is almost finished, and he is going to get another Stalker. That bunker is canceled, but the Marines are now, and that Marauder with the concussive shells are going to start to attack the base. Not going to get too much damage done. Now the Marauder on the way. That Zealot is gone. Huge advantage is now in the favor of Artist. What is Hero going to do? He's got the 2 gates as fast as he can, and Warp Gate is almost finished. Meanwhile, more Marauders, more Marines coming. He's going to lose his expansion. Cannot hold it. That economy was crushed. That is 400 minerals down the drain. Super effective play by Artist. He did scout properly and respond, and there goes the Nexus. Now, we do know that Hero can still hold it if he warps in some more units. Going to back up. He is getting 2 more gates that he can quickly establish, but he is on the run. Is he going to snipe that SCV? Yes, he is going to take it down, but that pylon is toast. Another pylon being made because of this. Oh, now these probes are going to go out and deal with this, kind of push them back. He's going to lose so many of them, but he did his job, got them out of his base, and he's got 1 gate that's basically dysfunctioning. He's only sending about half of his probes, which is good work. Is he going to chrono boost that at all? He's got a nice bit of minerals, but now he's got this contained. This rush was very effective in preventing that economy. He is going to send these probes in to kind of just do as much little harassment damage as he can on the Marauders. And he's going to lose that Marauder. Nice little snipe. Good micro. Hero, I've noticed that he does have some good micro. Now, what's he going to do next? He's maintaining this. He's going to continue. Now he's going to get that stim pack upgrade, which will be very effective. But he's basically got Hero on the back rope in the corner. Not going to be able to do too much. Very much contained. Has 4 gates. The Cybernetics core is out of the loop. So he's not going to be able to do too much. From tech on up, he's not going to be able to. Well, he can. I mean, it's built. It's just not functioning. Not too big of a concern. It's these pylons that he's got to watch out for. He is so close to being supply blocked. Building another one now. He will basically get supply blocked if all he focuses on are workers, which he definitely still has a good amount. But this combat is coming in with that force field. Very effective. Going to take down that one Marauder. He's got to get back. These Marines dying shortly. Does he have the army for it? You'd like to see more force fields. They are going to focus down another Marauder. More units need to be coming in. And now he is so focused back. Marauders. Oh, man, I got Skyped. Should probably close that. So he is going to be pushed back. The Stalkers will take down the rest of the Marines heavily. Now, that was a good little battle. Looking at the units lost, Terran actually lost most of the units, so that was good. Just micro of making sure he didn't lose everything. Stimpack almost complete. Now, he is going to decide to do an expansion. A little late for that. I wish he would have done that sooner, but he just didn't have it when he was trying to funnel as much as he could into these 2 racks. Only running on 1 refinery, so you are going to see a lot more. He is going to get that 3rd barracks. Still going to stick with that bio build. Not going to go for anything mech. Going for the expansion and more bunkers. It's amazing what you could do. Eventually, you will see him go for a factory and a Stargate to get those medevacs. But an expansion is now coming down with Hero, knowing that he has pushed back that attack. He doesn't necessarily... He has map control, but he doesn't have a large army to contend with a fast regrouping of these Marauders. That probe is gone. Saw what's coming, though, so he will decide to build a couple more sentries. Well, 1 sentry. He just doesn't have the money to get too much of an army out. Let those build up a bit. He does have the expansion, but they're both going to be a bit passive because of the fact of these expansions going down. They definitely want to defend. He is going to get the combat shield, and he is going for that factory, so we are going to see that quick little factory. He's got 3 of them, not going to get a reactor or anything. He's getting 2 Marines at the same time. Sending more SCVs down to mine. Will he call down another mule? Sure enough, you see that happening. Now the workers are moving over a little early. This might not finish just in time. Gonna micro them around, sit around, sit around. There you go. Huddle around it. Now, here comes the push from this Marine army with a few Marauders. Very effective with Stimpack. He's gonna stim up, see what's going on. Yeah, he saw some Stalkers, but I don't think he really saw the Sentry army that can do some significant damage. If he did, regardless, he knows there's an army there that can defend him. He knows that he can kind of build up another large army once again and just do what he's normally been doing.